Buenos dias, everyone. I'm back.
He's back!
Yay!
And I picked up a little Spanish while I was gone, but just a little bit.
You also look a little tanner. A little bit.
I am a little tanner.
Un pequeño
You
por
were pretty
señor.
white before, so it's just a little more red. You got a little red.
I did. Thank you. Anyway, it's good to be back. Thank you guys for holding down the fort, especially these two, but yes, all of you guys for holding down the fort while I was gone. I greatly appreciate the time. It was wonderful, and I'm excited to see you guys on Sunday.
Yeah. Well, this Sunday I'm going to be teaching about the Good Samaritan and really kind of flipping on its head and saying, you know, at what times in your life are you like that dude on the side of the street, and then putting it in other circumstances where you see that friend who's beat up on the side of the street and he needs your help, and then putting yourself also in the situation of you're that guy on the street and God is really the only one who can really fully restore you. And that's the main focus for this week's teaching.
Cool. Our tip for you guys is we have a whole lot of new kids coming in, which is awesome, but we want to make sure that we're getting to know them and making them feel welcome. So we have these cards that are on the info table. So if you see a new kid or you have one brought to you, have them fill out one of these cards, first and last name, and then however much information they know. When they fill out these, then we can put them in the computer to get them official name tags for the next time they come, so this is super important for us to have. So give it to them, and then when they give it back to you, reward them with some candy. So you can go over to the snack shack and give them a couple pieces of candy and say, we're glad that you're here. So also try to introduce them to one of us if you can, but if we're busy, then you just do that yourself.
Yeah, and it's also good to try to connect them to some other students if they can. Common interests, hobbies, sports, or schools are always a good place to start.
Yes.
Cool. That's it.
No, service time.
Oh, yeah,
Service
this is
times.
my only announcement. This week, the service times are different, so don't show up at the normal time. We will have Preteen at the 9:45 and the 11:30 services. So if you usually come to the early service, the 9 o'clock, come to the 9:45. If you usually come to the 10:45, come to the 11:30. If you cannot do one of those times for some reason, please let us know so we know how many volunteers we'll have at each service. So we'll see you guys at those adjusted times this Sunday.
See ya.
All right, bye.